Congressman Fudge, thank you for being here today, and please proceed.
Thank you very much, and good morning. Thank you, Chairman Durbin and Ranking Member Cruz. I would just say that it is interesting that the Ranking Member believes in state rights when it favors his position. You cannot have it both ways. Either the Justice Department is over prosecuting persons who buy guns illegally in states, and if they are, then they should also be over stand your ground laws. I'd like to focus on three issues that have serious implications to the public safety of our country: stand your ground laws, concealed carry laws, and racial profiling. On February 26, 2012, a young man lost his life, in my opinion, due to racial profiling. Earlier this year, Trayvon Martin's killer, George Zimmerman, escaped the grip of justice because of Florida's concealed carry and stand your ground laws. The three issues that I highlight today all manifest themselves in the senseless death of too many young men, including Jordan Davis, who was killed for playing music too loud in his car. Trayvon and Jordan didn't ask to be martyrs. The American legal system made them martyrs. I thank Sabrina Fulton and Lucia McBath for being here today. Your strength is inspiring. I fully understand the right to defend oneself from violence as an established principle in our legal system. However, stand your ground laws eliminate all responsibility to retreat and peacefully end an incident. These laws permit and, quite frankly, encourage individuals to use deadly force even in situations where lesser or no physical force would be appropriate. At the urging of ALEC and NRA, the first stand your ground laws was enacted in Florida in 2005. Since then, 22 other states have enacted similar laws. The NRA and ALEC actively lobbied states to lower the personal liability and social responsibility for those who carry firearms. Ultimately, this effort fosters a Wild West environment in our communities where individuals play the role of judge, jury, and executioner. In my home state of Ohio, House Bill 203 would expand the concealed carry law to permit the use of lethal force wherever an individual is legally permitted to be, while removing the duty to retreat. This change to current law would bring Ohio in line with other stand-your-ground states. Proponents of stand-your-ground laws often allege that these laws deter crime. However, the opposite is true. According to a study by the University of Texas A&M, states with stand-your-ground laws have seen an 8% increase in homicides. The enforcement of stand-your-ground laws too often rely on the decisions of those with cultural biases on whether a person's life is in danger. Not surprisingly, these decisions have had a disparate impact on African Americans. The Urban Institute's Justice Policy Center found that in stand-your-ground states, 35.9% of shootings involving a white shooter and a black victim are found to be justified. Only 3.4% of cases involving a black shooter and a white victim are considered justifiable self-defense. These numbers should make all of us uncomfortable, Mr. Chairman. Racial profiling continues to make communities of innocent individuals fear a system designed to protect them. Under New York's unconstitutional stop and frisk policy, more than 90% of all those stopped by police were either black or Latino, even though these groups only make up 52% of the city's population. Given the underlying taint of racial profiling in both our culture and criminal justice system, it is troubling to see more states trend towards enacting stand-your-ground laws. The Center for American Progress's report, License to Kill, shows the intersection between stand-your-ground laws and weak state gun permitting laws. While every state has concealed carry laws, they differ on eligibility requirements. There must be a strong, uniform standard to allow an individual to carry a deadly weapon. Weak concealed carry standards combined with stand-your-ground laws and racial profiling are a recipe for danger. We in Congress must continue to work with the Department of Justice to monitor and evaluate the impact of these three issues. And until these unjust and inherently biased laws are repealed, we have a responsibility to advocate and to educate. Our work will not be complete until we ensure that no one has to live with the fear of death based on his race or his age, or a death that is justified under stand-your-ground laws. I look forward to the day when every American can live knowing that the arc of justice bends toward fair and unbiased laws. I yield back.
Thank you, Congresswoman.